Friends, we need to talk about something uncomfortable. It's about corruption in America. Hold on, you might say, we're not some banana republic. And yet the numbers paint a worrying picture. The United States just hit a record low on Transparency International's Corruption Perceptions Index. This ain't good, folks. It means the world sees us as increasingly corrupt. Now, some might dismiss this as just a bunch of foreigners talking smack. But this isn't about hurt feelings. This is about real-world consequences. Corruption erodes trust in government. It undermines the rule of law. And it makes it harder to tackle big problems like, say, saving the goddamn planet. So, yeah, we need to pay attention. One word, money. It's everywhere in American politics. Lobbyists shower politicians with cash. Corporations pour millions into super PACs. And guess what? These folks expect something in return. It's not rocket science. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. The problem is this scratching often comes at the expense of the public good. Take campaign finance. The Supreme Court's Citizens United ruling opened the floodgates to corporate spending. Now it's open season. Companies can spend unlimited amounts to influence elections. And they do. This gives them an outsized influence on policy. Is it any wonder that policies often favor special interests over ordinary Americans? It's a rigged game, folks, and the biggest loser is the American people. Let's talk about regulatory capture. That's a fancy way of saying that industries are often in bed with the very agencies that are supposed to regulate them. It's like finding out your referee is also on the payroll of the other team. Not exactly fair, right? This happens a lot, especially in industries like fossil fuels. They spend millions lobbying lawmakers and cozying up to regulators. The result? Weak regulations, lax enforcement, and a whole lot of environmental damage. Case in point, the Trump administration's rollback of environmental protections. It was a gift to polluters, plain and simple. And who paid the price? All of us. We breathed dirtier air, we drank dirtier water, and we made the climate crisis even worse. Nice work, everyone. The consequences of corruption are far-reaching. It erodes trust in government, it undermines democracy, and it makes it harder to solve pressing problems, like climate change. Corruption fuels climate change by allowing polluters to buy their way out of accountability. It also hinders efforts to transition to clean energy. Think about it. If politicians are in the pocket of fossil fuel companies, are they going to pass meaningful climate legislation? Not bloody likely. They're more concerned with lining their own pockets than protecting the planet. And that, my friends, is the real tragedy of corruption. It not only undermines our institutions, it also threatens our very future. We need to wake up and demand better from our leaders, from our corporations, and from ourselves, because the stakes are too high to do anything less. The planet is counting on us. Don't let it down.